All right, guys, welcome back to Elevator Paso. We have made our way down to Poke 3, the restaurant, a restaurant that has been really innovative in the way that they serve our community, and it's been something that was typically only seen in larger cities. For this today, we'll be talking with Humberto Enriquez. Humberto, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. Nice to see you.
Thank you for the opportunity to be here with you.
Absolutely.
You started your business almost 2 years ago. Where did the innovation for this come from?
We just saw a need in El Paso for just healthy alternatives that were fast and not in a sit-down kind of atmosphere. And just traveling in California especially, we saw a lot of the type of restaurants popping up, and we decided to bring it into the city.
And this has been something that's been a great success. You've now opened several locations, right?
Yes, we just opened our 4th location in Las Cruces, so it has been really, really good for us and for the community.
Now, prior to being in the restaurant business, did you have already other businesses?
No, it was the first business that I owned, but I have been working in the restaurant industry ever since probably high school.
So what's been your experience as an entrepreneur in our city? What would be some of the things that you could advise others that perhaps want to get started in the restaurant business?
Sure. Just first of all, just do your homework. Look what fulfill a need that the community has, and just work at it really hard.
And it's been something that, again, it used to be seen in bigger cities only.
Yes.
It was very well accepted here. Is there any changes that you foresee to the brand?
Yes, well, the main one is we're expanding a little bit our menu options. The first one is in the health kind of realm. So we are going to launch our smoothies. They're going to be very healthy smoothies. The first location is going to be our Zaragoza location, but we will be launching this coming Monday on all 4 locations across town.
That's great. Are you planning to do anything like protein powder in them and all of that?
Yes, we're going to have, they're all natural. There's no sugar added. Nothing like that. They're all smoothies, and then we're gonna have the protein powder option for those gym goers.
Yeah, so you're definitely within the health nut industry.
Exactly.
Tell me about that. We know that nutrition is great importance to our everyday living. How do you select what goes into your menu?
We selected it. I mean, we try to do first off taste wise. That's the hardest part, just because most health meals that we used to have around town were very lacking in flavor. So we got very, very good chefs to develop our menu for us, and that's what we've been kind of dealing with from that point of view. So we run our very fresh ingredients, but including with our sauces and with all our fresh fruit and fresh vegetables, is not your usual lack of flavor healthy food. It's more of a really, really good twist on a good tasting food that is fast at the same time.
Yeah, and it's definitely flavorful. That's one of the attractions to this, that it doesn't lack flavor at all.
Exactly.
So when it came down to perhaps calorie count and that kind of nitty-gritty detail, did you consider all of those?
Of course, we considered a lot of different factors to it. We do have a little bit higher calorie and options, but we do also have those healthy options. So the basic one is between the rice base or a kale base, or a noodle base between a brown rice or quinoa base. So you do have those options within the menu, but it is, even in the worst possible, and I say worst, with the highest calorie content, is still a lot better than any other fast food chain or fast food place around town. So.
And in regards to the size of the portion, is this related to what a meal prep would be like?
No, actually our portions are very, very big, especially for the quality ingredients that we have. People compare it a lot to sushi just because we have that raw tuna and raw salmon element to it, but our price point doesn't go above, for a 2-scoop bowl, which is a very sizable bowl, it doesn't go above $10.
Wow, that is great. So how do you determine these price breaks? As a businessman, obviously you're trying to meet a need, but at the same time you're trying to stay afloat.
Exactly.
How are you able to provide good quality food and at the same time keep it affordable?
We just really believe in being fair to the customer. There's a lot of places that just inflate prices just because they can. So we try to make it the bare minimum for the business to afloat, but at the same time give a great price to the community. So it is a balance, and it has to do a lot with volume and a lot of portion control and stuff like that. But it is very doable. So we wanted to be at the very front of making it affordable and make it fair more than anything else to our customers.
Now, being a local business, it's something that usually people who encounter problems going against franchises, that didn't seem to happen with you. You did have a franchise come into town.
We've had 3 franchises, well, 4 technically. One of them is a state franchise. The other ones are 3 national franchises, and the community has responded. We really have a really good product, and they have been loyal to us, which thank you everybody. And that's what has been able to, make this a successful brand, growing and give you more products that we know that people need.
Excellent. Beto, before we let you know, any last words people should know that about the business itself?
Of course. We just opened the last 2 locations. The other one is on George Dieter, corner of George Dieter and Pelicano. So make sure you drop in and check it out. We have a $5 bowl special every Wednesday in the afternoon.
Nice.
So you can come in, have your $5 bowl, which is very, very nice. And look out for those smoothies coming next Monday.
Excellent. And now, in regards to the entrepreneur side, any last words for those local entrepreneurs that perhaps could motivate them to keep going, inspire
Absolutely.
them?
Don't be scared. Do your homework, look into it, and just keep working at it. It can be one day to the next, like happened to us. Surround yourself with the right people and work hard every day. There's nothing more to it.
Hard work pays off.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.